Welcome to Afric Vibe News, your go-to source for bold, authentic African stories. We bring you the truth behind the headlines, straight from the continent's heart. Disclaimer: content shared here is for informational purposes only and not intended as financial, legal, or political advice. Always do your own research. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger have just launched an $833 million confederal bank, a bold step toward financial freedom and regional unity. This move challenges old systems and marks a new era of African-led economic independence.
In a groundbreaking move that promises to reshape the financial landscape of Africa, Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger have taken a giant leap towards economic independence by launching a joint bank with an initial capitalization of $833 million. This bold initiative is set to revolutionize the way these nations conduct their financial affairs and foster greater regional integration. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to never miss an update on the most important news from Africa and its people. This move has sent shockwaves throughout the continent and beyond, drawing attention from both regional and international players eager to see how this venture will unfold. But what sets this development apart, and why should you care about it? What are the implications of such a substantial investment, and how could it potentially impact the future of African economies? In this video, we'll take a closer look at this remarkable development and explore its significance for the continent's financial autonomy. Whether you're an investor, a concerned citizen, or simply curious about the latest developments in African finance, this video is for you. Stick around until the end to learn more about this transformative initiative and stay updated on the most exciting developments in African economies. But first, let's start with the basics. What is this new bank all about, and what are its objectives? According to the leaders of the three countries, the establishment of this joint bank is part of their efforts to achieve greater economic sovereignty and reduce their dependence on foreign partners. By pooling their resources and expertise, these nations aim to create a strong and resilient financial institution that can support their long-term development goals. The bank is expected to play a vital role in financing infrastructure projects, promoting trade and investment within the region, and providing financial services to individuals and businesses across Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger. The decision to establish the bank came after months of negotiations and planning among the three governments, who saw an opportunity to strengthen their ties and create a platform for sustainable growth. By working together, they hope to attract foreign investors and create jobs for their citizens, while reducing the flow of money out of the region. The bank's headquarters will be located in the capital of Niger, and the institution will be governed by a board of directors representing each of the three countries. The establishment of this new bank is particularly significant for West Africa, which has been plagued by instability and economic challenges in recent years. By investing in a common financial institution, these countries are sending a message of unity and resilience to the world and demonstrating their commitment to building a better future for their citizens. The bank is expected to become operational the next few months, and will initially focus on financing projects related to transportation, energy and agriculture. These sectors were identified as priorities during the negotiations, as they have the potential to make the most significant impact on the lives of ordinary citizens. But why should you care about this development, and what does it mean for the future of African finance? Well, for starters, it represents a bold step towards African financial autonomy. For too long, African economies have been heavily reliant on foreign financial institutions, and this has often come with strings attached. By establishing their own bank, these countries are taking control of their financial destiny and reducing their vulnerability to external pressures. It also signals a growing trend of regional integration in Africa, as more countries come together to form economic blocs and pursue common goals. The continent is becoming increasingly integrated and self-sufficient. The bank is a concrete example of this trend, and it could serve as a model for other African countries looking to deepen their regional ties. But the benefits of this initiative go beyond financial autonomy and regional integration. The bank is expected to have a profound impact on the lives of ordinary Africans by investing in key infrastructure projects, such as transportation and energy. The bank will help to improve connectivity and access to essential services. This will not only boost economic activity, but also enhance the quality of life for millions of people across the region. Additionally, the bank's focus on agriculture and small businesses is crucial for creating jobs and reducing poverty. By supporting these sectors, the bank will empower local entrepreneurs and provide opportunities for young people seeking employment. However, it's important to acknowledge that this initiative is not without its challenges. The bank will need to navigate complex political and economic landscapes, manage competing interests among the three countries, and build trust with investors and customers. Nevertheless, the potential benefits of the bank far outweigh these challenges and make it an investment worth pursuing. Now let's talk about the impact of this initiative on the broader African financial landscape. The establishment of this bank is a clear challenge to the dominance of Western financial institutions on the continent. By developing their own financial infrastructure, African countries are reducing their reliance on Western financial systems and asserting their independence on the global stage. This move is likely to attract attention from other African countries and could inspire them to follow suit. As more African nations establish their own financial institutions, the continent will become less vulnerable to external pressures and more capable of managing its own financial affairs. But what does this mean for Western financial institutions? Well, they need to adapt and evolve to remain relevant in the African market. By embracing new technologies and prioritizing the needs of African customers, Western banks can build trust and maintain their presence on the continent. However, they must be willing to compete on a level playing field and respect the sovereignty of African nations in their financial decisions. One of the most exciting aspects of this initiative is the potential for innovation and growth. By bringing together the resources and expertise of three different countries, the bank can experiment with new financial products and services that cater to the specific needs of the African market. This could lead to the development of innovative solutions that could be replicated elsewhere in Africa and help the continent leapfrog traditional financial systems. But what are some of the key factors that will determine the success of this initiative? Well, for starters, the bank will need to build trust with customers and investors. By demonstrating transparency and accountability, the bank can build confidence in its ability to manage financial resources effectively. It will also need to attract and retain top talent, including experienced bankers, financial analysts, and other professionals who can help drive the bank's growth and success. Moreover, the bank's ability to adapt to changing market conditions and customer needs will be crucial for its long-term viability. By embracing new technologies and staying ahead of industry trends, the bank can position itself as a leader in the African financial space. Finally, the bank's success will depend on its ability to forge strong partnerships with other financial institutions, both within Africa and beyond. By collaborating with other banks and financial organizations, the bank can expand its reach, access new markets, and provide a wider range of services to its customers. So what are the lessons that other African countries can take away from this initiative? Well, for starters, it demonstrates the benefits of regional integration and economic cooperation. By working together, African countries can pool their resources, share expertise, and build stronger economies that are less vulnerable to external shocks. It also shows the importance of investing in human capital and building a skilled workforce. By prioritizing education, training, and professional development, African countries can ensure they have the talent they need to drive their financial sectors forward. Furthermore, the initiative highlights the need for good governance and transparency in the financial sector by ensuring that financial institutions are well regulated and accountable to the public, African countries can build trust in their financial systems and attract investment. Finally, the initiative demonstrates the potential for innovation and growth in Africa's financial sector. By embracing new technologies and business models, African financial institutions can drive greater efficiency, reach more customers, and provide new financial services that can help the continent's continued development. In conclusion, this new bank represents an exciting development in African finance and a bold step towards financial autonomy and regional integration. By investing in their own financial institutions, African countries are taking control of their financial futures and reducing their reliance on Western financial systems. While challenges remain, the potential benefits of this initiative are clear and could serve as a model for other African countries looking to develop their own financial sectors. So let us all stay tuned and watch as African countries continue to make strides towards greater financial independence and prosperity. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery and empowerment. And remember, the future of Africa is in our hands. Let us continue to support initiatives that promote financial autonomy, regional integration, and sustainable development. Together, we can drive positive change and build a brighter future for the continent and its people. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and stay hopeful. Thank you.